Hey everyone, what's going on? It's your girl Lamar. Welcome to another video. So in today's video,
welcome.
So in today's video, we're gonna be doing we're probably doing like 3 or 4 myths about marriage. So the first one,
what's there?
Says, your true love will automatically know what to do to make you happy. No.
I don't know who write them here, but that's not true. Because, you know, we're
two different people.
Yeah, she's not a mind reader, so it's not possible for her to always know what to do to make me feel happy, you know?
Yeah, that's why communication is important. That's why we communicate. Your true love doesn't automatically make you happy. I think we're happier because we're in each other's lives, but it's not that it's not an automatic, because the myth says automatic. So no, it's not automatic. Agreed?
Sure, agree. Next one.
The second one is, there's a universal path in marriage, such as having kids. I would say that's not true. I think there are a lot of couples who get married and kind of just want companionship and don't want kids. I definitely think that's a conversation to have before you get married. I know there's some people that get married without having that conversation, and then they get married and their partner doesn't want kids and they want kids, and that causes conflict. So these are things that should definitely come up in conversations prior to marriage. I think that's important.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think there's a universal path. I think some people wait until they're maybe financially ready, or they're in their dream job, or they're more stable, and that's the choice is the couple's. But no, I don't believe there's.
And for us, you know, we made up our mind that we would, you know, be depending on the Lord.
But depending on the Lord doesn't mean that you don't plan.
Listen. Depending on the Lord means you depend on the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You just.
Let's not even get into that.
You just go.
Let's move on to the next question, or the next misconception. Having kids bring couples closer together. That is not true. I don't think that's true.
Don't say that. We can't say that, because that's one of the problems. A lot of people think that.
No, that having kids brings them closer together.
No, not just that, but you have a lot of people on the flip side think that when they just get married, if they have kids, it will push them apart. So they typically wait. You know, you always hear people say.
Yeah, and it's a myth. It's not true.
No, that part of it is a myth as well. You were looking at the fact that kids. Think that kids bring them closer together, but I'm saying equally, some people say that when you just get married, you shouldn't.
And they're
have
both.
Kids
I think they're both misconceptions. I don't think the lack of kids or having kids can change the relationship, because
can or should.
Should not change the relationship, because it might impact it. For example, if myself and Adine aren't close, or if we're having struggles in our marriage, having a child, I don't see how that eliminates it. All it will do, if anything, is put our struggles maybe on a pause,
like a distraction,
until I annoy him or he annoys me, and then the situation is brought back up. But I don't think having a child will solve your problems, and not having a child, I don't think necessarily pushes you further apart.
If you have a girl child, like a daughter, it probably solve all your problems.
Moving on to the next one.
More than likely will solve all your problems. You know what I'm saying?
Happy couples do not argue. That is a lie.
Yeah, I've heard a few couples, well, not a few, but you have some couples that boast that they've never had an argument. Kudos to them.
I don't think that's a realistic thing. Okay, let me tell you why. I've seen a lot of people, and I've heard of couples who they have disagreements, and one partner decides, or is afraid of getting the other partner upset. So because that one partner is afraid of getting the other partner upset, they will purposely not bring up
certain things that's
bothering them in order to keep the peace. I don't think that's a happy marriage. If you're genuinely upset about something, you should be able to voice your opinion in a respectable way. But and I guess there are couples maybe who don't argue, but living in a space with another person for however long will come with some sort of conflict.
Especially if both persons are trying to be themselves, right? Because I don't think any two persons are exactly alike. So if the two persons are married and each person is trying to be themselves in whatever capacity, naturally you must have conflict of opinion or conflict of interest in certain things, which can cause argument.
I don't think conflict is, I'm not saying conflict is mandatory, but conflict doesn't mean that the marriage isn't working.
Yeah, or it's unhappy.
Right. I think conflict, if anything, shows that the marriage is working. The reason why I say that is oftentimes when people get to like their wits end with relationships, they actually stop fighting. They stop arguing. You kind of live your life and I live my life. But if I'm fighting for you, if I'm fighting for a relationship, if I'm fighting for a marriage, I'm going to make my point clear because I care so much. You get what I'm saying? So I think you can even look at it from that perspective, that an arguing couple probably are still in love with each other, and the arguing is just they're both really passionate,
sexually frustrated.
Not just sexually frustrated, but they're both trying to get their points across, and they're having trouble doing so. So I'm not saying every couple has to argue, but realistically arguments happen. That doesn't mean you don't love your partner, but kudos to those who figured out how to do it
with no arguments.
Kudos to you. Of course, we have arguments all the time. We had them right before this video.
I mean, it's not like we're dysfunctional.
We're not dysfunctional, but we have arguments.
Like, I think in some ways the two of us are too much alike. You know what I'm saying? I want to, you know, take the lead on certain things, and Shanika want to take the lead on certain things. It's not about
taking the lead. My thing is,
I think we're too similar sometimes, yo.
We're both very opinionated, and we both have
big mouths.
Yes, none of us want to shut up. So he'll have his point, and I have my point, right?
And she don't. Let me tell you something. You need to pray for her, you know, because she don't want to sup and know say I mean run things, especially as a yard man. You know what I'm saying? I may have to put on my foot flat. Worst that coming out of insole, my foot flat, bro. You understand? And sometimes, you know, she don't want to sub to it.
It's not about not
because I have to live with her, you know, I have to just relax myself.
That's not what it is. Odin is used to getting his way.
I am.
And so, even if it's the wrong way, he thinks it's his way.
Not the wrong way, but
he's used to getting his way. But anyways, I just think Odin's used to getting his way, and he's not used to opposition. He's not used to people questioning his way of doing things. Yeah,
because, you know, I'm lead and governor.
Which is, I have no problem with you leading. But if I feel a certain way, I'm going to make my opinion known respectfully.
True.
So,
she does.
And I think that's fair. And I think that's a partnership. I think that's a marriage. I have no problem with submission. Don't come for me, Christians. But...
Come for her. Come for her.
No, but defend me. Like, it's not about submission. The issue is not submission.
Alright, fine. It's not. It's just that, as she said, I'm used to being right. You know what I'm saying? Odin, right? Anyways, yeah, I'm used to being right. And I'm not trying to sound cocky, but I'm used to being right. And I'm used to my ideas trumping others. And I guess it's a part of self-growth. And it's a process that I have to go through to just realize that, yo, Bridget, other people have good ideas as well. Right? So, because of how she is, a lot of times, you know, she have to check me and say, yo, Bridget, you know, this better. And then sometimes, you know, I don't really like how that feel. Some kind of pout, you know what I mean?
Which is a natural response. I don't think anyone likes to be told that their way of doing things is... I think everybody wants to do things their way. And that's the thing about marriage. Like, sometimes you have to opt to go with your partner's way of reasoning. Yeah. Not because... Yeah, you have to put your ego aside. Like, at some point, you have to be like, his idea is better.
Yeah.
Right?
Or hers.
Or hers better. Or sometimes it's... Sometimes as the leader of the home, like, just make it I leave it to him. Yeah. And whatever the outcome is at the end of the day, and it's happened, and it will be on him. I'm not gonna say anything, but it will be on him. So you have to. It's a give and take, and there's definitely, I think.
Yeah. So there's no blueprint, you know. Each couple have to figure it out on their own. Yeah. But what we're looking at. Happy couples.
Happy couples don't argue.
No.
Yeah. So I would say that's a myth.
They argue
I'm not saying you have to argue. But I think arguing is a natural part of any relationship.
Yeah, it
not just couples, happy. Parents and kids argue, siblings argue.
Church brother and church sister argue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a part of life, but that's how you get your points across, I think, sometimes. And respectfully, so you can argue and be respectful. Yeah. And not be disrespectful. Because I don't think when we argue, we're disrespectful. But we're never disrespectful with each other. We're always respectful at the end of the day. We might be upset with each other. Yeah. But we're never disrespectful. I don't think I ever have to come back and apologize. Like, I'm sorry because I said this. I might apologize because I might have been wrong. Arguments just never get to a place, and it won't ever get to a place by God's grace where we're ever disrespectful. Because I think if it gets that far, then...
we need to see counseling.
Well, counseling, you can see counseling. even without it being.
I know, I'm just saying though.
Yeah. Moving on.
Which number would I know?
So I think we haven't been counting because I'm skipping some of them because some of them are.
Some of them don't make any sense.
No. So I guess the last one we'll do is that married couples have sex all the time.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people think that every married couple have sex every second, every minute of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. The reason why it's funny to us is because a lot of people that that we interact with, you know what I'm saying, sometimes they act as if that's probably all, you know, we're doing.
Yeah, it's really funny. Like, people will call us and they'll be like, I'm sorry, I'm hoping not disturbing anything, and it's just like, no, we're here chilling.
We have regular lives, you know what I'm saying?
Things to do.
Yeah, so
not to say that sex isn't important, because in a marriage, sex is definitely important.
Yeah,
but the idea that married people just
that's all they
are
do.
like hounds, just waiting to have sex, and like that's all they do. That's a myth.
Married people have lives.
Yeah.
Like regular lives.
Especially with kids. I'm sure with kids you have to like schedule sex.
No, not gonna reach that, but
I'm just saying, I'm sure couples do it though.
Yeah, and that's practical because, you know, sometimes things can take up your life, and you know, you become very, very distracted that your brain is probably not even thinking down the line. We have to try to say, yo, you have to try to catch yourself.
Our camera died, so we had to switch to using our We just want to clarify that these misconceptions relate to us as a couple. We're not saying that they're not true for other couples, but as it relates to me and Odine, we gave you what we found was true and not
so
true.
Far too, because
so
you know,
far
things,
because
things
of
might
course
change over time.
Things might change. Anyways, I hope you guys definitely enjoyed this video. Please go ahead and like and subscribe. Do I have to tell you? Do I have to tell you?
Listen, you see, unless you're married, you're not supposed to be having no form of sex. You know what I'm saying? Me I tell that, me not apologize
as
for that.
A Christian, our Christian
whether you're
beliefs,
saved or you're not saved.
No, because if you're not saved, it doesn't matter.
If you're not saved, you get saved.
Anyways.
You know what I'm saying?
Anyways, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.
And tell us your views as well.
And yeah, please leave your comments below to whether you agree or disagree with anything that we shared. And I will see you on the next video.
Yeah, maybe I'm pass through, you know what I mean?
Maybe
I'm
not
not sure.